Greetings and hello, Waynesville Yoga family. How are you today? Welcome. My name is Renee and this class is Flow and Align. So today's practice was inspired by a quote I just happened to very fortuitously stumble across the other day, and I wanted to share it with you because it really was the inspiration for where we're going to take our practice today. So this quote was, "The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, not to worry about the future, and not to anticipate troubles, but to live in the present moment wisely and earnestly." And I just thought that was such a beautiful passage. It's apparently a Buddhist a quote from a Buddhist saying, and I just felt that it's really great to take time to just be mindful and present. That really is the secret to health. It's not really worrying about what we think we want to look like or what we want to do with our yoga poses in the future and or worry about, oh my gosh, I haven't been able to do such and such in the past. Let's just live here in this moment. Let's just live here wisely and earnestly and enjoy where we're at. So today's practice is going to be focused on integrating really everything that we've done over the last several weeks. And we're going to just focus on having a mindful flow, really focusing and concentrating on our body, integrating our movements with our breath, concentrating on making sure that we are activating the right parts of the body that we want to target as we move in and out of different asana, and really just being present and aware with ourselves and with our flow. So I really hope you enjoyed today's practice, and I say let's go ahead and get started. But before we do, just a couple of really quick housekeeping items. I always like to have a few props on hand and available. Just, the props are great, wonderful supports, and really helpful for taking your practice to the next level, because then you can really get into your asana and feel how it's supposed to feel in your body without overtaxing anything. So I like to have the big three on hand. There's plenty of tools out there and you're more than welcome to have whatever makes you comfortable. But I feel like these three are the critical pieces to have on hand to really help your flow and your practice be the best that it can be if you choose to have supports. So we've got our yoga blanket. Again, these are really great for cushioning, warming, rolling up as a neck roll, a little bit of height and support in that fashion. Blankets are really universal. If you've got a couple of them, they can even substitute for the next prop, which is a bolster. Really good for giving you modified height differential if you need it. And as mentioned, the yoga bolster. These are great for giving you height and lift, helping you achieve certain poses, with getting that height that you really need. Bolsters are sturdy cushions, so I recommend as a substitute, if you don't have an actual bolster, a couch cushion, because you definitely want something that's harder than, say, your typical pillow. You definitely want something that's going to be able to support you as you work to achieve that lift that you're looking to get. And then lastly, our handy dandy yoga blocks. Always a great tool to have on hand. Really, if there's any universal tool you want to have, I would say these are the three, and the blocks are really one of the most critical. If you don't have blocks, something of rough size is great. You just want to make sure that it's sturdy. It's not going to crush down on you when you put your weight down on it, because they're really great for giving you length and support. And then lastly, I'd just like to mention that, during our flows on video, we do not have music, but you are more than welcome to put on your favorite music, your favorite soundtrack, your favorite playlist. Whatever moves you, I highly, highly recommend it. I love music during practice, and if you attend my live classes, you know that I love to do a really fun playlist, and music is something that I find really critical to my yoga practice. So by all means, please, please, please have your music available if you'd like. My only suggestion is have your device nearby and handy so you can turn it down at the end when we do our guided relaxation during Shavasana. You're gonna wanna be able to hear the sound of my voice. So just make sure that you have your device handy. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. And you're welcome to, we're gonna start in, we're gonna start in Supta Baddha Konasana, and you're welcome to use whatever props you might feel you need for this pose. It's reclined bound angle. So again, if you feel like you want a prop to support your back or just a little bit more cushion, or if you want your blocks for your legs, feel free. Just go ahead and lay down. Get nice and comfortable. Just begin to relax the body and the mind. Go ahead and place your hand, one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. And just take a few moments here to just breathe. And just begin to center in and focus in on the sound and the rhythm of your natural breath. And just feel your legs relax. Feel your whole body just relax and sink into the earth. Let the ground support you. And as you settle in, I welcome you to take this time to set an intention for your practice. Whether it be something you want to achieve by the end of our hour today, or at the end of the week. We're rolling up here very quickly on the end of the month. Maybe it's even by the end of the year. Whatever it may be, take time now to set that intention and let it fuel you and move you today. And maintain that mindful earnestness. Feel how your body feels here on the ground. Beautiful. And just focus in on your breath coming in and out of your body. And on your next inhale, go ahead and bring your knees up to meet each other and bring your feet flat on the ground. Go ahead and take your feet to as wide as the mat. Your hands can stay at your belly and your heart, or you can bring them down by your side. And with your wide knees, go ahead and begin to windshield wipe those legs to the left and the right. And as you take a deep breath in, go ahead and exhale those legs out to the right. And then inhale it back in. And then exhale to the left. Let that movement follow your breath. And if you can, I invite you to keep your eyes closed here and just really notice and focus in on how that movement feels in your body. Link it with your breath. Are you noticing any spaces in your body where it might feel a little sticky. So let's say you go down to the right and it just feels a little tight and you feel like you need to linger for a second or two here or a couple of breaths longer. Go ahead, hold it there, do what you need to do. Really tune into what your body needs here. Inhale up and exhale over. Again, just following your breath. And again, if you need to hold for a few in one position, go ahead and hold it there. Even if it's just in the middle and you want to come into constructive rest, which is your knees coming together, go ahead. Just find what your body needs here in this moment as you warm up those hips, warm up that back. Beautiful. A couple more breaths here. Begin to introduce that Ujjayi breathing, that nice oceanic sound in the back of the throat. And on your next exhale, just go ahead and come back to center. Beautiful. Now bring your heels up towards your hips. Prepare for bridge. Now go ahead and inhale and roll those hips up. And then exhale and roll it on down. Warming up the back and those hips. Go ahead and inhale up. Follow your breath. Feel the breath move along the spine as you inhale up and exhale back down. Beautiful. Now on your next inhale, adding on, you want to inhale those arms up and over to the back, and then exhale the arms down. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Beautiful. Just really sink into that movement. Feel that breath move along the shoulders. Move along the spine and the back. Beautiful. And on your next inhale, go ahead and inhale up into bridge and hold here. Now, if you can, bring those hands, clasp them beneath your hips. Otherwise, keep them by your side. Breathe into your bridge here. Hold for a few breaths. Start to feel that heat move through the body. Feel those thighs getting nice and warm, back is warm, spine's warm, shoulders are coming together. Nice. Inhale deep, and then exhale and release down. Beautiful. Just take a moment here. Just relax and just take a second to just integrate and feel how your body feels. And now on your next inhale, bring the arms up and prepare to roll up to boat. So go ahead and inhale and then exhale on up. Now with your boat, you have a couple of options. You have feet on the floor, you can have feet lifted, arms overhead. Lots of options, but go ahead and find your boat. Hold for a few breaths here. Feel that core warm up, opening up and warming that center channel. Beautiful. And then exhale and set those feet down just for a moment. And then go ahead and inhale. And then exhale, roll back and lift. And breathe here. Find your boat. What's your variation here? Beautiful job. Hold and breathe. Really tighten in that core. Make sure the back You got a nice long line of energy here. You're not hunched over. Then you'll lose the core activation action. This is where the work is. Beautiful. Go ahead and release and hold. Prepare for your last boat. Breathe here. Take a nice deep breath in and then exhale to your boat. Find your space, find your movement, find your asana. Hold for a few breaths. Raise those arms up, twist to the right. Raise up, twist left. Raise up, twist right. Up, left. One more time, up, right, up, left. And then back center, hold, breathe. Beautiful. Now bring it down to an easy seat. Excellent. I'm going to turn and face you. So in your easy seat, if you'd like, you're welcome to sit, find your blanket and sit on a cushion if you like. If you're finding that you don't have a good, nice, tall spine in this position, you might want a little bit of height. Also, if your legs are up real high, you want to make sure you're finding a position where you've got a nice little bit of a tilt in your pelvis, nice long line of energy, and then just breathe here. Beautiful. And so we're just going to do a few seated sun salutes. So we're going to inhale those arms up and exhale and fold forward. Beautiful. Roll back up. Hands to heart center. Beautiful. Inhale, arms out to the side. Exhale, roll forward. Inhale, back up. Arms up and out to the side. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, roll back up. Bring those arms up and around. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Your next inhale, bring those arms up to the sky. And then exhale that right arm down to the side. Inhale up. Exhale down to the left. Now follow your breath for these next few movements. And mind your shoulder action. Now remember, when you're coming up, if you find that your shoulders are scrunching up by your ears, just take a moment at the top of your extension, your arm reach, and just roll your shoulders down your back. Roll your shoulder blades down your back. You'll find you'll get a little more height in those arms. And then just go on over to the other side. And just be aware of what that feels like and try to locate that movement. Beautiful. And your next exhale, bring both arms down to the side. Beautiful job. Now go ahead and inhale those arms up and exhale and twist to the right. Go ahead and twist to your natural right. I'm not mirroring. Just breathe here for a moment. Beautiful job. And go ahead and inhale those arms up. And then exhale and twist to the left. Beautiful. And go ahead and inhale those arms up and back down to center. And then from here, go ahead and roll forward on hands and knees into tabletop. I'm going to turn back to the side. And on your next inhale, go ahead and drop that belly, lift that chin, come into your cow. On the inhale, and then exhale the cat. Now mind your alignment. Remember, We want to make sure we've got shoulders and wrists in alignment. We've got knees and hips in alignment. Follow your breath. You've got a nice tight core. Believe it or not, this is actually a really great core exercise. It's a good core strengthener. So be really mindful of your movements here so you get maximum benefit. Beautiful. A few more rounds here. And then on your next exhale, just bring it to center. And plant those hands. Take your right leg back and out. Beautiful. Now, when your right leg is out, make sure that your hips are pointed down to the ground. You know, sometimes the tendency when we get in these positions is to want to turn. We're not wanting to turn. So make sure the hips are down. So you're getting, by extending the leg, keeping those hips down, you're really activating that core, that center channel. Beautiful. And then on your next exhale, go ahead and reach that arm out. And then inhale here, extend and reach. And then exhale and crunch. 5 times here. Inhale. Crunch. Inhale. Crunch. Inhale here. Exhale, crunch. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Extend, extend, extend. And bring it back down to center. Beautiful job. Now set up for the second side. Exhale and extend that leg out. Beautiful. Again, check your alignment. Hip bones are down. Shoulders are straight. We're not twisting. We're straight here. And on your next inhale, extend that right arm, opposite arm. Obviously, otherwise you'd be floating. So go ahead and extend and stretch. Beautiful. And then as you exhale, crunch it down 5 times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale and hold. Hold, hold. And bring it on down. Beautiful job. Now, on your next exhale, take a nice deep breath in. On your next exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, and come up into down dog. Go ahead and pedal those feet out a little bit. Only gonna be here a moment. And go ahead and inhale that right leg up, and then exhale it through. Bring the left knee down for low lunge. Beautiful. Inhale it up. And then exhale and twist. Beautiful job. Check your alignment here. Again, you want to make sure that your hips, that the rotation that you're taking is in the core, right? I mean, there's going to be a little bit of movement in the hips. I'm not saying they can stay totally still here, but you want to make sure that your rotation is in the nice tight core. You're maintaining parallel hips as best you can. Beautiful. And inhale up. And go ahead and exhale down. Beautiful. Now go ahead and plant your left arm by your foot. And then inhale up and reach into an easy twist. Beautiful. Breathe here. Breathe into that twist. Feel how it feels in the body. And again, rotation is in the core, not in the hip bones. Beautiful. Beautiful. Exhale it on down. Now from here, plant your hands by your foot and take your right foot out to the side for gate pose. I'm going to turn and face you. And so for gate pose, you've got, you're up on one knee, your right leg is extended long, core is nice and tall, back is nice and straight. And inhale those arms up. Go ahead and exhale and lean over to the right. Get that nice stretch in the side body. Again, there's no twist here, so make sure you're not twisting and turning. You want to make sure that you are getting the stretch in the side body. So as you exhale, really feel that stretch right along that side body. Beautiful. Breathe into your space. Nice tight core. Maintain that tight core. Beautiful. Shoulders are pointed forward this way. And they're just straight down the side of your body. You've got nice rotation here. Then inhale it up. And then go ahead and exhale it back down to your tabletop. Beautiful job. Now just take a moment here and sink back into child's pose. Just breathe here for a second. Just take a moment. Integrate everything you've done on that side of the body. And on your next exhale, come back up to tabletop. Take a nice deep inhale here. Tuck those toes, lift those hips, and come back into your down dog. Beautiful. Again, go ahead and pedal out those legs if you'd like. Equalize out those hips. And then your next inhale, raise that left leg up to the sky. And then exhale it through for low lunge. Beautiful job. Go ahead and inhale up. And then exhale and twist. Beautiful. Again, I'm going to just turn this way. So again, hip bones are forward. The rotation is in the core, not in the hips. You want to make sure you're not doing this, so then you lose the activation of the core. But as you twist, remember to breathe. And maintain that height of those shoulders. If you're up here, bring those shoulders down. Arms straight out to the side. Make sure you're not dipping and twirling. And this, be mindful of your movements. Be aware. How does your body feel in this moment? Beautiful. Inhale it up. And then exhale the hands down. Plant that right hand. And then come on up to your easy twist. Again, hip bones are down. The twist rotation is in the core. Feel it, breathe it, take your time getting there. If it's not feeling quite right, take your time. You're not in any kind of rush here. You want to make sure that you're doing what feels right and best for your body. And you want to make sure that you're getting the maximum benefit of the pose by making sure that those muscles are in alignment. You work a lot more efficiently, less harder, by doing the pose right for your body. Beautiful. So go ahead and release that arm down, and then come back to tabletop for a moment, and then take that left leg out for gate pose. And again, hip bones, shoulders, inhale those arms up, then exhale over to the side. And again, make sure you're not turning and twisting and yada yada. You've got a nice straight foot here. Nice long line of energy up to the hip. Nice deep stretch in the side body. Beautiful. Breathe here, breathe into that twist, or into that side bend. Feel it here. Beautiful. You're also going to feel it in that hip a little bit too. That's wonderful. Don't overdo it. Just do what feels good for your body today. Some people really deep, some people not as deep. Just do what feels right for you today. Every day is going to be a little bit different. So don't be mad at yourself if you're not getting, into a pose a particular way that you thought you might. Take your time. Yoga is a lifelong, literally lifelong process. So enjoy it. Beautiful. Inhale, come back up to center. And then go ahead and have a seat on your heels for Thunderbolt. And just take this moment here. Again, take this minute in between just to integrate how you feel. Beautiful. Notice the subtle differences in your body. Acknowledge those and celebrate them. Excellent. So coming into a couple of back bends here. So go ahead and roll forward. Make sure you've got enough room on your mat here. So roll forward for your locust. So go ahead and take your arms behind your back. Interlace those fingers if you can, otherwise by your side's fine too. And on your next inhale, go ahead and extend up. Beautiful. This is great for the core as well as your back. So the core is the back as well, right? So you're strengthening all over with this position. Beautiful. Exhale, release down. Just go ahead and take a moment. Here, just take one breath here. And on your next inhale, prepare. Exhale it out. And inhale and lift. Couple of breaths here. Hold, hold, hold. Get that beautiful lift. Tighten that core. Don't let the belly hang. Beautiful. Release. Excellent. Begin to prepare for your third and final best locust. Hands behind the back. Inhale and lift. Beautiful. Breathe here. And then exhale it on down. Beautiful. Now go ahead and come up on those elbows for Sphinx pose. And to really maximize that extension in the back, that back bend in the back, bring your elbow tips just a little bit ahead of your shoulders. And then go ahead and activate that core. Look forward, really feel that back bend. Beautiful. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. There's no tension in the shoulders. Chin is straight. Eyes are looking forward. Beautiful job. Breathe here. Beautiful. Come on down. And go ahead and push up to tabletop. And then go ahead and push all the way back to child's pose and take whichever arm variation of child's pose you like. You can have hands down by the side, legs together, legs apart, or hands out forward, whatever feels good. Beautiful. Few breaths here. Integrate. Mindful of how the body feels. Excellent. Now come on up to Thunderbolt, and then go ahead and slide those feet out in front of you and come into your wide leg seat here. So for wide leg forward fold, a couple of options. You're welcome to have blocks or your bolster, whatever feels good. If you even want a support here for your wide leg forward fold. I like to have a support. Also, if you find that you're really tight in the hamstrings, you can take your blocks and put them under your knees. That's helpful. Whatever your body may need in this moment, as you go ahead and situate yourself, get yourself prepared for this fold. Go ahead and inhale it up, and then exhale and come on down. Beautiful. So again, you can reach forward for props. You can reach and grab the feet, whatever feels good to you. And remember, in your wide leg forward fold, your back, remember not to curl your back. You want to make sure that you have a nice straight back. So when you're inhaling to lean over and extend, you've got that nice straight back. That's going to maximize the stretch in your body and not compromise the low back or any other part of the body. So, if you find that with your back straight, you're not getting down as deep as you'd like to be or what you think you should be at, it's gonna come in time, but do it the right way so your body learns it the right way. So you integrate it into your muscle memory in the right way. Beautiful job. Breathe here, breathe into that stretch. And if at any time, of course, if you find that if you're experiencing any pain or, any resistance in the body, go ahead and ease off a little bit and then reset. You are always welcome to do that. There's no lot, it's just you and your living room and me on the screen, and nobody is gonna judge you anyway. So do what's best for you and your body, what helps you achieve this pose. Beautiful job. Breathe into the stretch. Few more breaths here. Beautiful. Now very slowly start to make your way back up to seated. Nice tall spine. Go ahead and bring your left leg into your inner thigh. So the bottom of your foot is kind of by your inner thigh. And then go ahead and turn your upper body towards that left leg. Inhale up. And then exhale and dip over to the side. Just a quick side stretch here. Beautiful. Breathe into the twist. Breathe into that rotation. Beautiful. And come back to center. Now extend that left leg. Bring the right leg in. Turn this way. Inhale up. And then exhale and fold over to the side. Beautiful. And really that setup is really just to prepare your body for that rotation. So you don't come here and then twist. You want to go into the pose with the twist. And that's going to maximize that side stretch, and that's going to help you find your edge. Beautiful. Without compromising any other part of your body. Beautiful job. Breathe here. Excellent. Now come back up to center. And then go ahead and bring both feet flat on the floor. Beautiful job. Just take a moment here to slowly begin to roll back onto your back. Beautiful. And now here, go ahead and bring those knees into the chest. And stretch your left leg out long. And keep that right leg in and close to the body. Breathe here. Breathe into that space. And on your next inhale, just squeeze that leg up in. And then your exhale, go ahead and roll that out to the side. And then as you inhale that knee back into the chest. So you're kind of doing like a circular motion here with your breath. Just breathing into that space. One last time. And then go ahead and release that down. Go ahead and bring that left knee into the chest. And then as you exhale, go ahead and rotate it out to the side. Beautiful. And let that movement follow your breath. Breathe into those spaces. Beautiful. And bring that knee into your chest. And then go ahead and release. Excellent. So here, and bring your knees up to a 90-degree angle. And take your arms out to the side. And then as you exhale, go ahead and roll over to one side in a supine twist. Beautiful. Take your cheek and roll it to the opposite shoulder. Maximize that twist in the body. Just breathe into that space. On your next inhale, bring those knees in to center, and then exhale on over to the other side. Beautiful job. I'm gonna turn the other way here. Beautiful job. And just really breathe into that space, breathe into the twist, breathe into the low back. Shoulders, what's our body doing now? Our knees are pointed off to the side in a 90-degree angle. Hips are on the floor. Shoulders are flat on the floor. If you can, if it's available, you can turn and look the other way. If it's not available, that's okay too. You're still getting the benefit. That just adds that little bit of extra. You want to make sure your arm is out to the side. I'm a little hamstrung here because the wall's right here. But both of your arms are out in a T. Beautiful. Now come back to center. And you have a couple of options here. You can grab your block or your bolster and just slide it up under your sacrum here.
just for a supported bridge. And what's beautiful about bridges in general, but even a supported bridge, it allows the abs, that low back, just to release and relax. That very action just teaches those muscles to relax, and which is wonderful after you've done a lot of hard work. You want to make sure those muscles are released so you don't, end up feeling sore. It's just a wonderful way to come to the end of a practice. So whether it's supported or if it's just a standard bridge, either one, I always do bridges at the end, just to maximize that action. Again, you're welcome to have a block. If you'd like a little more height here, you can use a bolster if you want it supported, or you're welcome to not have either and just use your hips to raise up. And if your hips are raised and you're not using a support, go ahead and lower them. Go ahead and lift those feet up to the sky for legs up a wall. Again, another beautiful way I always love to end my practices. Legs up a wall rebalances the blood flow in the body. It's just wonderful. It just releases any tension in the back and in the legs, recirculates the blood flow, releases the back. It's just wonderful at the end of a practice. You just want to breathe into it and enjoy it. Feels good. Sometimes things just feel darn good, so enjoy it. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring those feet to the ground. Go ahead and just take a moment here to do whatever mindful movements you need to do to prepare for Shavasana. You can bring your knees into your chest and rock back and forth. Happy baby. Some people like shoulder stand. Some people prefer plow or fish. Whatever feels good. Just whatever your body needs in this moment to prepare for your final rest and relaxation. Go ahead and hug those knees into your chest. And on your next exhale, go ahead and release into your final resting pose. If it's Shavasana or fish. I personally like to have a little shoulder roll under my shoulders at the end. Some people love legs up a wall, just whatever you need for these next few moments. Just rest and relax here in Shavasana as we prepare. Now as you lie here with your eyes closed, begin by becoming aware of your breath. Feel the coolness of the air as you inhale in.
nostrils. Fill your lungs with a deep inhale, bring in energy and vitality. And then as you exhale, just feel your body release any toxins or stress or any negativity that may have accumulated over the course of a long week or a long day. Cooling, soothing inhales, warm and calming and gentle exhales. Just stay with this feeling, focusing in on that sense of deep calm and peace and release that each breath brings in and out. Just feel that energy that's in the body. Feel it warm and tingle every cell. Feel it warm and enliven everything all around you. And as you're feeling and noticing this wonderful tingling energy of just life in the body and right around you, begin to become aware of any noise that you may hear, like way off in the distance outside. Bring your awareness to sounds that are closer, maybe right outside your window, the rustling leaves, the birds chirping. And then bring your awareness right back into where you are right now. And integrate all of those sounds, all of those awarenesses and sensations around you. And as you take a nice deep breath in, visualize all of that energy just shining bright, bright as the sun. And feel that brightness warm the crown of your head and begin to warm your face, and your neck and your shoulders, your chest, arms, torso, hips, legs, shins, ankles, and feet. And as that warmth envelops you, just release and let the ground support you, and let all of any remaining tension just melt away. And allow this healing energy just to fill up your entire body, warming and expanding, bringing peace and calm, lighting your intentions, bringing it all in as one. Hold on to the awareness of this deep, relaxing, peaceful feeling as you just melt into the earth. Now begin to bring your awareness back to your breath. And on your next inhale, just begin to bring a little life into the fingers and into the toes. Just start to wiggle them a little bit. And go ahead and circle those wrists. Circle those ankles. And if you're really ready, go ahead and take a nice deep breath in and stretch your body long all the way from the fingertips, all the way out through the toes. And as you lay here with your eyes closed, go ahead and turn over to one side, either your left or your right, whichever feels good. Just hold here for a moment and integrate in everything that you felt today. When you're ready, take your top hand and with your eyes closed if you can, or with a soft gaze, just push yourself up to a nice, comfortable, easy seat. And if you feel inclined, bring your hands to heart center, or you can just leave them on your knees. Just take this moment to just assess your feelings and how you felt from when you started this practice to where you are right now. And just love and appreciate this moment, this feeling, this sensation right here, right now on your mat. And I just want to repeat our quote that was the inspiration for today's practice and today's movement, which is, the secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, and not to worry about the future, and not to anticipate troubles, but to live in the present moment, wisely and earnestly. And I want to thank you so much for taking this hour out of your day to practice with me. I want you to take this moment to thank yourself for taking this hour for you and doing what you needed to do to live wisely and earnestly in this present moment. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you again at our next practice. Namaste.